Hello, hello, lovely, beautiful people. Get up in this party right now. It's Lisa, the love coach, love life strategist, getting into it on what are you looking at? Tuesday night. Jessica Sosa jumping on. What's up, girl? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. So, yeah, waiting to see who's coming up in here. Everybody get up in here. And it's got to be a night of the like, share is the care. Because, what's up, Rebecca? People are coming in. Grab a seat, because we're going to get into some good stuff tonight. Lot of unavailable people out there trying to go for theirs. And like, there are a bunch of different kind of people out there. There's like the type of people who are like dating with purpose. Like they know like 2020 is the year I'm getting serious about dating. I want to find somebody amazing. I want to find true love. I'm serious about this. And then there are the other people who are not serious at all. And so tonight I am going to bring you some common expressions, some common things that the not so serious people will say. And this could be men or women. Lord knows in my day, I have said some of these things too. It was like, when I wasn't feeling the guy or I wasn't really into it, I would say these things too. But like, it's important, men and women who are super serious about being in a relationship full on, what that looks like to you. It's very important that you know what you're dealing with. Yeah, Rebecca, Dating with Purpose, girl. That's a program that I offer. It's awesome. People have so much fun with it. They learn so much about themselves. Got to be dating with purpose, right? Because there are people out there who are not. They're out there. There are people, this is the thing that makes it so tricky about dating, right? Is that there are people out there dating, no purpose whatsoever. They're just like, I'm bored, I'm lonely, I'm flicking on like, Bumble and Tinder and whatever. And they're not with purpose, right? And they're also coming to whatever app in the world with an intention of just fun. So I'm going to jump into some of the things that these people who are not really ready for commitment, they're not really emotionally ready or what have you, they're just not there. They say these things. And so it's important that we know what these things are so that when you hear them, you know what actions to take. So we're going to get into that in a bit too. So the first one is, let's just see where this goes. Let's just see. Like, you're baking a cake and you're like, oh, do we put icing or do we just bake it and see? Let's just see. Let's just see how it goes. So when you're dating and you know you're serious and you want to be with somebody legit and they come out with the let's just see how this goes thing, it's kind of like, really? Like, let's see where this can go. How about like, where would you like it to go? Right? So we need to back it up. The first thing I always suggest that people do is ask the question, what are you looking for? What do you want in your life right now? Right? What are you looking for? Why are you dating? What is dating doing for you? Plenty ways to pose the same question. What do you want? And you need to ask this question. Be the first one to ask this question, right? Because here's why. If you go out and you say to somebody, what do you want? And they flip it back on you, and mainly it's men and women, right? So men will say, no, what do you want? What are you looking for? And then they will match whatever the woman says, and they won't be truthful and honest. And women have done this too. So I'll give you an example. Let's take, woman says it to the man first. So, what do you want? And the guy says, well, you know, I just came out of a relationship like 6 months ago, so I'm kind of just easing my way back into dating again. So I'm not really sure if I want something serious right away. I just kind of want to see where this goes. And she has a choice at this point. She can say, oh, I see where you're at. Okay, I got you. All right. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't think we're really on the same page because I am really full on ready and interested in a one-on-one, full-on serious relationship. So it seems like you still have a little healing to do. And so, you know, or you just kind of want to try on dating again and, you know, just to ease your way back into dating. Like, I totally get it. Like, I understand where you're at. But I'm glad we had this conversation because I'm not where you're at. And I don't want to pressure you or put any expectations on you, but I am ready for what I'm ready for, and I'm not, you know, it wouldn't be fair if I settled for someone who isn't ready for what I'm ready for. So it's all cool. You found a friend in me no matter what. Like, just, you know, I'll do me, you do you. We're cool with each other, and, you know, hit me up when you're ready. And if I'm available and interested still, we'll kick it. We'll see what's up. And see how that is? Do you see how that is? It's two people who know what they want, where they're at in their life, and have no problem communicating it. I'm going to give you another example. Let's say now the guy asks the girl what she wants, and she can then say the truth. The truth. I'm ready for what I'm ready for. The guy says the same thing. What if it's the guy, the opposite? Say the truth. What are you ready for? What are you wanting? What is your purpose for dating right now? What is your purpose? What is your intention? I remember when I met Mr. S, boyfriend now going on 4 years in May. 3.5 years, 4 years. I remember he asked me out on a second date. I used that as the platform or the opportunity, better said, to tell him, listen, I would love to go on a second date with you, but I want to be clear about the intention that I would be bringing on that second date. So right now, where I am in my life, I am ready for, interested in, whatever way you want to word it. And I work with this verbiage. When you coach with me, we get into the thick and the weeds of these types of conversations. And it's important that you learn how to express yourself with confidence and grace. And look, if you're a guy and like you're out and you're like, no, dude, I'm like looking for my wife or like whatever, partner. If you're not like all about marriage, traditional, but whatever, you want that one-on-one thing. Maybe you want to be a dad. Maybe I had plenty of guys. You think like, oh, every guy is out to chase ass? No, there are guys out there who full on want the dreams of having the kids and being the dad and wrestling on the carpet and the whole thing. They want that just the same, right? So if you're that or not, bottom line, you got to own where you are and you need to communicate it honestly, with grace, with class. And a lot of people are dating from a place of scarcity. So when you're dating from a place of scarcity, you'll say something like, I'm afraid if I say this, what I want, it'll scare them off. Yes, yes, you want to scare them off. You want the ones that are for you will 100% be into what you're saying. I said it to Mr. S. I didn't know what his deal was. I knew him 4 hours. And he asked me out for another date. And I was like, okay, well, here's where I'm at. You know, and I laid it out, very honest. This is where I'm at in my life. This is what I'm interested in. If I go on another date with you, this is the intention and that I would be bringing. And if you're not there, then that's cool. We're friends no matter what. But like, this is where I'm at. And I wasn't compromising that for anybody. Nor was I thinking, oh, I'll just go out with him again and see if there's chemistry. People get all wrapped up into this chemistry thing. It's ridiculous. Oh, let's just see if there's chemistry and then we'll go from there. You could get a vibe of chemistry. That doesn't mean that you need to be in a relationship with these people. You could vibe. I'm super fun girl. easy, good conversationalist. Doesn't mean that everyone's my person. So let's go into this list again. And so it's the let's just see how things go. That's the number one kind of like, you know, non-committal, red flaggy thing that they say. The other one is point blank. They say, I'm really not ready for a relationship. I'm not looking for a relationship. And the question is, like, what do you do when you hear this? Like, what do you do? Do you press on and maybe think, oh, he's just saying or she's just saying that because they don't know me. They don't know me yet. Yeah, you think you don't want to be in a relationship. Wait until you eat my baked empanadas. Right? That was what I used to be like. I can convince them. I can prove that you're going to want to be with me. You're just saying that. You're just saying that because you don't know me. Foolish, 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 foolish. Recipe for heartbreak. Disaster. Disaster. Trust me, when somebody says that they don't want to be in a relationship, the right response isn't, great, let me prove myself to you. No, the response is, that's interesting. Why? Simple question. I'm trying to find out about you. Well, you know, you don't know why. Why? Well, I just got divorced. Maybe they'll say that. I just got divorced. Really? That's amazing. How long ago? How long were you together? Oh, we were together 14 years. Oh, honey, that's a long time. That's a long time. Yeah. So you just started dating recently and you're just like, what's your point of dating? You're just kind of like getting yourself back in again. Yeah, you know, it's just like hard and whatever. Yeah, for sure. This is stuff that can happen on a conversation, on a phone. You do not have to be in a date situation to figure out that this person is not for you, right? When they start saying, I'm not looking for a relationship right now, that can be handled on a 15, 20, half hour max conversation right from the comfort of your couch. So think of your time. Think of, you know, the intention that you have, what you want. And once you know what you want, you know what to listen for. So another thing that people will say who are non-committal, not ready, unavailable, they'll say, well, you know, we could just hang out. Why don't we just hang out? What exactly is that nebulous thing called the hangout? What is that? Like, really? Just hang out? To me, just hang out means exactly that. We're going to grab a basic bite and we're just going to pass time together with no set direction, no set agenda, no set nothing, just floating like a feather in the breeze. We can just hang out. I'll come by. I'll come scoop you. We'll hang out. Like, okay, why? I can hang out on the phone. Jen Vera is all about the phone screening. Girl, me too. Busy people with big goals do not have time to throw down the hour and a half it takes to get it all right and ready to then handle an Uber to meet somebody somewhere. Like, your night is done. You're on a date. That's like 3 hours, 4 hours of your life you'll never get back. Why not have a little phone screen? And in my program, I teach you how to rock out the phone screen. Oh my God, what a tool! What a tool. I met Mr. S in person. So I did the screen right then and there. I knew this was a dude I definitely wanted to get to know. I asked him 2 questions and I knew that I'm like, I got to know this guy. But as time went on, I learned and knew how to probe, how to ask open-ended questions. I went into this in a prior live. You can check it out on my YouTube channel. 575 videos, people, on my YouTube channel. If you like this, you need to check out my YouTube channel. Binge it. You can. Somebody told me they were binging me on their big screen TV. I was like, oh my God, that's a lot of Lisa for one person to handle. Another thing that they'll say is, like, let's say you're hanging out with somebody, right? You're hanging out with somebody, never in my life, ever. You're dating someone. And this is the thing. You don't want to get in this. You don't want to get in this situation. It's been too... Okay, wait. Ron Simone, I have a question. Who's the coolest and best looking love coach around? Aren't you a darling? Shout out to my boy up in Jersey, holding it down in the Bergen County. Yeah, so what I was saying was, getting yourselves into these nebulous, like, there's no definition to it. There's no purpose in it. And it's vague. And you're getting all wrapped up in the vague. And then you're like stressing out over what happens next. Should I do this? What does this mean? There's no need for that. There's no need for the ambiguity when you know what you want and you learn how to express it with grace and confidence, ease and flow. Chill. Okay. So they're like, oh, I don't want to give labels. I don't want to give labels, they'll say. I don't want to put a label on it. Really? You don't want to put a label on it. Okay. So you don't want to put a label on it. Kind of have a problem with that. The nebulous hangout. Yeah, girl. Maria de los Angeles says, Lisa, you are cracking me up with the nebulous hangout. On point, though. Seriously, like hanging out could mean a million things. Yeah, like let's hang out and rob a bank. Let's hang out and grab Krispy Kreme donuts and sit on a stoop. I mean, it could be anything. Ridiculous. This is like a time for you to really sit down with yourself. I'm serious. Like 2020, what are we in? 2 weeks? Time for you to sit down with yourself and get really serious. I joke around because it's the delivery, but really it's important. Self-loving people are very intentional. Very intentional. They're very connected to their goals. They're very connected to their bigger vision. They do not have time to waste on bullshit. So they are going to get very intentional and they're going to be like, okay, where am I in my life right now? What am I working on for me? What's the right person? And they're going to get a very clear idea of what is a relationship? What does it mean to me right now in my life? And they're going to deliver that when they are going on dates. Phone screener, huge tool. Another thing with this whole I don't give labels thing, I'm like, all right, well, if you want the labia, then I need a label. I can't with the wordsmithing. I swear these things just come to me. Okay, but like for real, like you want to have some kind of clarity. Okay, that's the word. There's power in that. There's power in the clarity. You can't just be, giving away your body, your mind, your soul when you don't have the clarity about what the other person is wanting, is where they're at in their life, relationship-wise. What does a relationship even mean to them? Dead. Oh my gosh, she laughing? Maria! Somebody's cracking up about something. All right. So now the other thing that they'll say is, I'm just into something casual. I'm just trying to keep it casual. No pressure, no expectations. That's the big one too. No expectations. I'm just trying to keep it casual. I've said that one. Oh, no expectations. I'm just trying to keep it casual. Translation, take me out for drinks and dinner indefinitely because I don't think you're getting any ever until someone better comes along. Is that? I'll tell you straight up. I will tell you straight up. I don't want to really label it. I don't want to do anything. I don't know. Like when women, if you want the labia, I need a label. Gospel of Lisa 2020. Footnote that. Keep it. Put that in your pocket. Break it out. If you want the labia, I need a label. 2020, honey. That's how I'm breaking it out. I joke around, but the truth is, gotta value yourselves. Gotta value yourselves. And listen, look, I'm not throwing shade or hate on anybody who's in a place in their life where all they want is the casual and all they want is just to have fun. Honey, 2016, the beginning of it, people, oh my God. I was just coming out of divorce, narcissistic relationship. Not, the husband wasn't narcissistic. The ex-husband wasn't that. It was a subsequent relationship that threw me for a loop. It was ridiculous. Rebound relationship. Should never have happened, but it did. And oh my God, the last thing I wanted in early 2016 was a serious relationship. I was like, hell no. Like, I just want to like test. I just want to test, run. I was like beta testing the vagina. I was in full-on beta test mode. I'm like, wait a second. I gotta make sure that my judgment is on point, that I can discern, decipher. I mean, I gotta get my wits on point. I gotta get my head right about dating. So I remember saying, I was at a party. I was going to a party. That's what it was. Okay, 2016, I was going to a party. It was around Valentine's Day. And I'm feeling myself. I'm looking cute. I'm like, wow, like I had the divorce body. I lost all kinds of weight and I was so tiny. Oh my God. And I mean, it was probably one of the moments, like one of the best bodies of my life. Granted, it wasn't the most healthiest, but once I started feeling good again, I was like kind of feeling myself. I'm like, oh my God, like this body's on point now. So I get myself ready. I'm feeling myself in the mirror. And now I say, you know what? If I meet someone tonight at this party looking cute as I am, universe, please just bring me somebody fun. I don't want anybody laying on it so heavily. I don't want like that kind of coming at me hard and heavy. I just want easy breezy fun, right? I want fun. Give me the fun. I want the fun. And I said, okay, universe, I turn it to you, but nothing stressful, just fun. Fun, 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 fun. Focus on what's wanted. I said I focus on what's wanted. Right now, I'm in a season of my life where I just want fun. Okay. Well, universe listened. Universe was like, I got you, girl. I got you. You want fun? Okay, here you go. Fun. Boom. Served up fun in the form of a very, very delicious, younger, 10 years younger, delicious Colombiano. The Colombiano. And yeah, it was fun. Fun, fun, fun. Great time, fun. But seeing other people, hanging out, doing my thing, I realized only after 2 months of that, where I said, okay, you know what? This is not working out for me. Fun is fun and I'm down with the fun. I love the fun. It's all good fun. But after a bit of that, I turned 45 in that time frame. So here it is, April now of 2016. And it's a birthday, a good time to assess my life. I'm like, my God, what a year I had, right? 44 to 45, major shit went down in my life. And so I got, introspective and I said, you know what? I'm not feeling this pattern. I'm seeing patterns that it's just not who I am anymore, right? So I reined it back in. I ended things with delicious Colombiano. And I ended things, I just was like, you know what? I'm going to pull myself out of dating, no more dating, because the next person that I give my body, my mind, my soul to is going to be someone that I can love truly and someone who can love me. That's it. And that was it. And when I said that, it was on because I really committed to myself. And so when I said, I am going to come with that intention, I am going to bring that intention that I'm only interested in dating somebody who's into a serious thing because I am looking for someone who's going to truly love me and I'm going to love them back. And I'm looking for love. I'm not into it for the fun. I'm not in it for the, let's see what can happen. I'm in it for the, let's see what can happen. But this is what I'm looking to see happen. You follow what I mean? Let's see what happens. It's cool. I'm all about taking things on an easy breezy pace. Pacing is key. But you need to have an intention. You can't just be dating around, floating around, not having any kind of intention, because there are people out there who are all about the sex. They're all about maybe even being married and being on these dating apps and out and about, representing themselves in the world as if they're single when they are not. And, or they, come at it with drama. Also, when you set your intention for what you want, you will attract people of like mind, of like intention. So that's why, like Mr. S, he was open to love, but not attached to the outcome. He wasn't desperate. He wasn't like, I'm so lonely. He was chilling. He was straight chilling. He was like single and loving it and whatever, but open to love. Some of these people out there, my God, they are single, like super single. Like they need a cape with an S. SS. Here I come to save the day. Super single girl on her way. Like ridiculous. Like buy me a steak and like go out, and they're not really showing up, right? They're showing up just for the take. They're not into the give. And I was over that, you know. It's not to say that these people that I attracted in the time of the fun, I had the intention for fun. So fun came. But when I set my intention for, you know, I want the real deal, I went back inward, and I didn't do it from a place of scarcity. I did it from a place of abundance. I did it from a place of belief. I did it saying to myself, I know my guy is out there. If I can think him up, that means he exists. So I'm just going to go have fun. I'm going to love up on me. I'm not going to distract my vibration by dabbling in the fun. Because here's what happened. Somebody said to me, oh my God, why did you get rid of the Colombiano? Like, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just like hang with him until you met the guy that you really want to be with, you know? And I said, because of vibrational frequency. That's all it is. It's vibrational frequency. I'm interested in being a like match to somebody who wants to be serious. So I have to embody serious. I have to get serious. I have to behave in a way that communicates that I am ready for something serious. A lot of people do not understand vibrational frequency. They do not understand the law of attraction. And so what they'll end up doing is they'll straddle, and they'll have like kind of an ex that they go back with every now and then when they're lonely, you know, that kind of person. And then they also have, you know, their hope for the new person. But as long as they're still entertaining and holding the energetic vibe of that former person, they cannot allow in the energy of the next person. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. It is no mistake or accident that when I was separated in marital limbo with my husband, now ex-husband, that every single guy I attracted was non-committal, all about friends with benefits. They were not ready to show up and give. And I didn't connect those dots back then. I was not committed to me. I was in a limbo situation. So how can I expect someone to commit to me? So we have a lot of people out there who want commitment, yet they're still holding on to boyfriends past, the ghosts of boyfriends past. They got their little bullpen of boyfriends and girlfriends. Oh, when I get lonely, I know how to call this chick. She'll come over and like cook me soup and suck my you-know-what, and it'll be amazing. And a guy, oh, I know who I can call. Like, I'll do laundry night. I'll have laundry night. I'll have her come bring me takeout. Like, really? People like that? Kidding me. But it happens. So that's why you need to be very measured and deliberate and intentional with what you want. And communicate it with confidence and grace. And just own your truth. Own your truth. So yeah, I was just, oh, I'm just looking for something casual. Yeah, it's not my vibe. Like, I'm not looking for something casual. I'm looking for something serious. I'm looking for the person who I want to spend quality time with and let them into my world and learn more about their world. So it's really, really important when you're dating to ask a very upfront question. What do you want? Where are you in your life? What do you want? Before, if you can do it, even stepping toe out of your house. You can have this on a pre-screening call conversation. And I go into the deep of how to handle that conversation, how to structure that conversation. It's super, super thick and heavy. And I, you know, help people out with this all the time because, you know, people will make the mistake of, oh, we got in a call and the chemistry was so great. We were just chatting. We were chatting and having a good time. We were on the phone for like 2 hours. No. Why are you on the phone for 2 hours? No. Phone date. Swift, on point, know what you're going to ask, know your key questions. If they're a match, they're a match. Congratulations, you get to go to the next round. Let's see each other in person. I'm looking forward to it. Then you come at that with a whole other batch of questions. And that's how you learn about people. And then you make decisions from there. So if you are interested in a full-on serious relationship and you ask somebody, tell me about yourself. So like, what are you looking for right now? Like you're dating. What are you, into? What's your deal? Oh, well, I'm not really ready for a relationship. I'm kind of just like getting into dating again after a while. Oh, okay. Or, I'm just looking to hang out with somebody cool. I'm just looking to see where this can go. That kind of very like trepidatious, right? Versus the, full on like, I'm dating for the one. Like I'm really serious. I've been dating off and on for like the last 3 years, like you look at that type of story and it's so important to ask them first because certain people are on the take and they will acquiesce to whatever you say you want. Meanwhile, they're bringing along a big bag of lies and they're just trying to tell you whatever you want to hear so that they could weasel their way in based on their own agenda. So I'm hopeful that this info helped you. I'll recap these things that people say that are kind of like, I don't think they're really into me. And this way you could, make some smart decisions for yourself. First one, let's just see where this goes. Second one, oh, I'm not ready for a relationship. Third one, oh, we could just hang out. Let's just kick it. Let's just hang out and see where this goes because I'm not really ready for a relationship. Whoa, that's the trifecta. Woo. Oh, and then when you're like with them a bit, right? Now you're trying to take it to the next level and you want to know like, okay, so when we go out and I introduce you, what do I say? Oh, I'm your girlfriend. Okay, cool. Got it. And what does that mean to you? Okay, you got to like get in there and like ask. But yeah, the big thing that we learned tonight, if you want to get to the labia, I'm going to need a label. Okay. And then the last one, of course, I was just into, I will repeat because people are blowing up my phone. I was just into something casual. I'm just into something casual. Okay. All right. So the questions now remain, what do you do when this happens? And are you proving worth and value or are you holding true to what you want? So if you're having a struggle with that and you're finding that you're attracting these people that are not on your level as far as what you want, it could be something up with your vibe. It could be something up with a little more focus on what you're afraid of or what's not wanted. And so you're attracting exactly more of that. So hit me up with a PM if this sounds like something that you struggle with or that you're confused about or, because I really want to help you get clarity about this. It's 2020, new year, all different people out there being like, oh, this is the year. Like, I'm not playing around. I'm working on me. I'm doing me. Love that. Love that. Love that. So if I could assist or support in any way, count on me. Drop me a PM and we'll take it from there. I'm Lisa, the Love Coach. Lisa, you can find me, let's see, I have a YouTube channel if you want to binge that. It's like hardcore, 575 videos, oh my God. And they're like all kinds of videos from way back, you could see. And you can find that on YouTube. Just search my name on YouTube, the Lisa Concepcion on YouTube, and you'll find me. Much love to you guys. I also have lovequestcoaching.com, which is the website where I offer a free love life assessment, which you could do there. And we can catch up and we can, sort out any issues that you might have. Thanks so much. Much love. Have a great evening. Bye.